Hello everyone, I know I don't normally speak in Fortnite videos, but I feel like speaking in this one. So as you can see, sorry for any feedback you guys hear, apologies. I have just finished my 26 level summer easy death run, and here's the image. Now it really kind of looks like a corn on the cob right there, but it doesn't look like that. I assure you it doesn't look like that in-game. But yeah, as you can see, the map code is 954621435106. Now, quickly I want to say I don't have the island code watermark up yet, so you won't be able to see that. However, after I do this run through, then I will put the code or the watermark up there. So it's a death run, difficulty easy, difficulty medium, which are the tags. And I know decent death run players, like people who can play medium death runs, or hard death runs I should say, like scissors map, if you can beat that, this won't seem like like a medium death run. However, for the vast majority of death runners, there are a couple of levels that are medium difficulty. And then the map description is, this is a fun, easy map with the new gravity features, which is the mutator zone now has low gravity and high grav options. I'm having a bit of an issue with the high gravity options, so hopefully it'll be fixed for this run through. And then it says check out my other maps, because I have like 20 of them. Please subscribe to Edaug-ethanb and use code Edaug-ethanb. Just a quick plug-in because everyone seems to plug the creator code. Now a quick notice on my maps. My combat maps, unfortunately, I can't find the save point device, so they're bugged. I'll have to go back in and look for it and try to remove it. However, all of my death runs are working properly. So without further ado, let's enter it. And I'll read through all the signs, give quick descriptions. Now, I'll say this, for the most part, oh yeah, here, I'm going to put the code in just because. Quick notice that a couple of these levels don't really seem summary. However, I do that with all my maps, where I like to have a different look to each level. I assure you though, the GG room is normally where, GG room and a couple of the levels are normally where I show off that it's a bit summary, and those have Coral Castle stuff. So here's the matchmaking code to my 76 level easy troll death run. Couple of notices: 26 level summer easy run. I just didn't want to put death run. Don't cheat, and then hope you enjoy. And then here's my 21 level regular death run. Now I do want to give a quick notice really fast. I am currently working on like a Fortnite hub, which I'm going to probably put a couple more maps into it and then publish it with promises to update it. But I think most of my maps in there. I'll add the ones that I don't have. And then I have a couple of other maps, mainly like stuff like death runs and just other maps that I enjoyed. But yeah, without further ado, let's start the game. So as you can see, you have 1 HP. That's just because a couple of the levels, if you have more than 1 HP, they don't really work properly. So yeah, and then it's kind of hard to read at certain times, but this says please consider using code Edaug-ethanb. And not just in the Fortnite item shop, in all affiliated games. Now, off the top of my head, I know Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an affiliated game. I'm not sure what other ones. Okay, it looks like actually the watermark is working, because if you look at the top screen, it does show the code. And I'm sorry if I'm speaking too fast. Alright, let's begin. So, yeah, level 1 was just walking through the rift. This is level 2. And as you can see, HUD message, please use code Edaug-ethanb in affiliated games. And I think that said consider subscribing to Edaug-ethanb on YouTube. And just that way everyone's aware, the whole story behind me using YT is a joke about how everyone in Fortnite seems to have YouTube or TTV in their name. So I decided to make a joke about that. Alright, and I'm gonna probably join that guy's party after I finish this. Anyways, let's just continue on. So, here's level 2. It's essentially just trap baiting. And there are a couple of trap baiting and full block jump levels. Level 3 is just momentum jumps. And I screwed it up, of course. But yeah, when it comes out, you guys will see the whole finishing death run thing. I had to do like multiple playthroughs of it to make sure that everything was working, which it is now. So I was fortunate. I'm not going to add any HUD controls into this map, simply because I feel like there's no real reason to. Like if I were making like a death run with a maze or some kind of other thing, then yeah, I'd see the point of it. However, I don't see the point of it here. And I'm currently, like I said, working on that hub map that I was talking about earlier. I'm also working on that map in progress that you saw when I briefly went over to my personal rift. That's actually, I just started working on a kind of like a racing map where you have laps and you have to go multiple rounds and all that. It's not quite finished that, or actually I haven't really started it, and it'll take some time. But the reason why I'm doing like a racing map is just to kind of branch off from just death runs. Because if you just make death run maps, you're going to get a very select part of the community, creative community, when there are a lot more people that you could reach out to, and I totally screwed up that. When you make like other variety maps and even some combat maps. However, I'm not quite ready to do combat maps, even though the concept for them is pretty simple. Anyways, let's just head through here, and I totally screwed that up. And another thing is, for these falling floors jumps, the floor should reset after 2 seconds, so say you fall or you accidentally trigger it, just wait a little bit and it should reset. But yeah, I've made multiple tests of this map to make sure that there are no bugs or issues, and I've done a few tests off camera or off recording, a few tests on recording. Everything up to about level 20 has been tested at least 10 times. So there shouldn't be any issues. But yeah, this is a bit of a shorter map, just kind of a warning. However, even though it's a bit shorter, I did put a lot of effort into it, and I totally forgot that I even had it for a while, so I'm sorry about the delay. The release of the last map compared to this map has been like a few months. And as you can see, if you touch one of those, you die because it takes away 20 health, which is part of the reason why I have 1 HP. And then here's the new mutator zone thing. So I put this at, I believe, very low gravity. It's the second setting from medium, and you just kind of have to jump through here, navigating, and you can just navigate like that. And then here, it's not really working, unfortunately, despite my best efforts, but I have very high gravity on. I mean, you can still do the whole trap baiting thing, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, let's just head through here, and then that's just running through poison traps. And then here you have a pretty easy chiller grenade level 24. And then level 25 is spike traps. So you jump through here. And yeah, there's no level 26, it's just a troll. As you can see, that door leads into nothingness. The rift takes you through, so it's only technically 24 levels if you're not counting to go through the rift level. 25 if you are, but I thought it'd be funny anyways. Alright, so you have 2 llamas flanking this entrance, and the signs read, "You did it. Please subscribe to Edaug-ethanb," because I have to push the shoutouts, otherwise I'll never get the same kind of attention that, or otherwise I won't be able to compete, I should say, with, is that Woot sign moving? No, I don't think so. With, bigger YouTubers and bigger map creators. Sorry, I didn't mean attention, I meant traffic to the, support a creator code and such. And then I put a couple of undersea things. This is all from the Coral Castle, gallery and prop, wall gallery and prop gallery. And then you can see the floating llama. I thought that was funny to leave it there. You have a giant clam, you have a fish sticks, and then here you have 4 fish stick statues, which represent the 4 pillars of fish stick or something. I don't know. I just put 4 because I thought it would be cool. And then you have GG, like I always do, in metal. And then you just have what I'd assume, or what I guess are archaic signs. I don't really know. I just kind of took a look, or I just sprayed them down because I thought they made sense, or they were just funny. But yeah, every single fish stick one, you have Norse Llama, you have Potato Aim, Unity, Aquaman, Woot, Pride Heart, because I thought I'd add in a new spray that I got for free. The IO, Aliens Welcome for the IO sign, Yummy, Groot, that really looks cartoonish. Then you have Angry Tree, Meow Moon, Kablooey, and then Merry Fishmas. And then you have 2 more llamas guarding the temple and exit. Now I'm going to use one of these llamas just to kind of show you that I wasn't lying when I said it doesn't look like a corn on the cob from the air. Alright, so let's just grab all the stuff that I put in here, which is essentially just a whole bunch of resources. You have 10 efficient mechanical parts, 10 rusty mechanical parts, 10 oxidized mineral powder, 10 sharp black mineral powder, fine grained mineral powder, simple mineral powder, rough mineral powder, bacon, batteries, fibrous herbs, flower petals, planks, and rough ore. All from Save the World that have been added to creative. So yeah, as you can see, top down it kind of looks like a corn on the cob, but as you can see it's just the temple domes, and then it's the same exact thing on the other side, but I meant it to kind of spiral up. I was considering adding like mini floors on the top, but it just wouldn't have been possible because of the fact that, let me go in, that's the amount, or you would have had very little room to actually create a floor. As you can see, if I were to put it there, it would have been just more like a catwalk than anything. But yeah, that is the death run. It's somewhat interesting, somewhat easy. It's meant to be more like a warm-up death run. Not really a death run for beginners, but I guess if you're kind of transitioning away from default death runs to easy death runs, this is a map I'd recommend. And if you just want to see the Temple of Fish Stick, then yeah. Of course, it's not like the official Fortnite Temple of Fish Stick or anything, it's just something I made. But yeah, I spent probably 16 or so hours on this. I've spent a lot of time on it with all the testing and all of that. And I hope you guys enjoy playing it. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.